everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. When we last left off, we finished our costume. We are finally fully Captain Spiritified. We had to find the last bit of it in the shed. We also were able to decode the map, and we also gathered keys to the car. So without further ado, let's jump back in. Okay, back into it. Oh, I already looked in there.
This is where Mom went to school before we came here. Mom and Dad always talked about how they met at school.
Emily Wyatt and Charles Erickson, Eugene State College, 2005. Never judge two books by their covers is the motto of this old couple from Eugene, each of whom is making local waves in their respective fields, and why we're showcasing them in this week's Neighborhood Watch. Emily Wyatt is a cartoonist whose witty work about her strange life has been featured in print and the web, even in the pages of this paper. She hates all sports by her own claims, yet is engaged to Charles Erickson, a local basketball star who some say is headed to Oregon Ducks. Ironically, they met at the library and found true love among the book stacks while helping each other study for their torturous finals. I'm math and she's art, says a shy, blushing Charles, clearly a man in love, which are actually the same thing from opposite sides, adds Emily with a warm smile, taking her new fiancé's hand. That's cute.
It was weird having my mom as my kindergarten teacher, but fun.
I'm surprised they let that happen.
My first picture, it looks so tiny and weird. Maybe I'm an alien baby.
Yeah, that's how you got your superpowers, obviously. Thought there would be. Oh, look.
Dad never threw away Mom's hiking boots. Good.
Why? Why is that good? Is the combination to the lock supposed to be in here?
If Dad used a padlock, he wants to keep me out.
Not that. What would it be? Oh, maybe it's when they met. Hold on. When was hold on. It's gotta be in these papers, right? There's a bunch of dates in here. Hold on.
This is where Mom went to school before we came here.
2011.
Mom didn't go to art school because of me.
2006.
Oh, wow. I don't get this one. Mom and Dad always talked about how they met at... It was weird having my mom as my kindergarten. My first picture, it looks so tiny and weird.
Okay.
Maybe I'm an
2011,
alien baby.
2006, and 2005, maybe? I have no indication that this is anything to do with these dates, but I'm assuming it has to do with, like, what's in here. Okay, it's not that.
Yes!
Okay. Nice. Okay. Ooh, firecrackers.
Thanks for storing my explosives, Chief.
What if I do? We do have a snowman to blow up after all.
Rock. Sorry, Dad. Grandma and Grandpa were so nice. I wish we saw them more.
Dear Charles, thank you for your lovely note and flowers for Kirsten's birthday. They always mean more coming from you. We miss you and would love to see how Chris is growing. Like you, we also still miss Emily every day, every hour and minute. And we know that grief is part of your life, so always know that we think of you often. We're always here for you like you were there for us forever. Please stay in touch and let's make plans to meet soon. Your family and always in our hearts and prayers. Oh. Police are seeking witnesses to a fatal hit and run that occurred on December 16, 2014 at 7:15 p.m. Tuesday night on Mantle Street and Asteroid Drive. That's why he wants cameras. The victim, identified as Emily Erickson, 28 of Beaver Creek, Oregon, was apparently walking from her stranded car when she was struck head-on by an unidentified speeding vehicle. She is survived by a husband and son who were not on the scene at the time. Captain Anderson says that the total cameras may hold important clues. We're treating this as a case of vehicular homicide. Anybody with information regarding the incident should call the anonymous Beaver Creek Police Hotline. Hopefully it doesn't turn out that he's the one that did it, because that would be fucked. Okay. So we got firecrackers. So now we can take care of the snowman. We never figured out what that noise was, but fine. Right? That's all we have left, right? We have to go do the maze, and then we have to deal with this snowman. So. And then we get in the car.
Now you are ready to battle with Captain Spirit.
That's a fucking crazy kid. It's outside and it's not like anything, but that, you know, there's a small chance that the can or something on it could blow straight to his face and blind him. But you don't think of those things as kids, so it's fine.
Yes! So cool. Snowmancer almost froze the whole city until Captain Spirit melted him. For now.
Maybe a really short episode of all we have left is the maze and to get in the car. No, I'll probably just tack this to the end if it's very short. Alright. Should I have memorized the directions? Hopefully I don't have to memorize the directions, right? I should have probably memorized the directions. Because there's no, like, map. Right? Okay, there's no map. The only map is inside and we didn't take it with us. Okay, let's go run inside and grab it. It's just like a whole process. If we were running in and out this much, playing as a kid, we would have got. I know he's asleep, so it doesn't matter, but we definitely would have got yelled at. I need to look at this map again. Do I really need to write this down?
The treasure map is not secret anymore. It's mine.
Left. Oh god, I can't write on this. Left. 2 is right. 3 is left. 4 is. It's literally just left, right, left, right. Wait. No, left. I can read maps. Shut up, guys. Okay. Now that we have that written down. Silly. It's probably a bad idea, right? Probably a bad idea. He's asleep. Nothing to see here, Dad. Just going back outside. The fact that we opening and closing the door has not woken him up is mind-boggling. Glad it hasn't, but... Alright. Let's get this treasure.
Now I have the map to the Maze of Doom.
Left, right, left, left. Thing is so big. That was creepy. I guess you could brute for this. I think it just starts you over every time, so. Do you like how they have the arrow on the ground and the light just like obscure enough to make you think that that might be the answer? It was just a single tunnel. That's so funny. Get out of here, Snow. I'm sure their neighbors love that they have a junk pile in their front yard. Treasure. Aw, it's stuff from his mom. He probably saved it. Saturday's homework. Who's the boss? Oh yeah, the tree. We'll get our own tree. Oh, you're gonna mess up your makeup. Should not leave that outside. It's fine now, but like as soon as it gets warm and wet, it's gonna be a problem. Gonna lose everything. We should put that in our secret stash in the treehouse. It's not much safer there, but now that we're all rightfully sad.
Mom was so pretty. I miss Mom's smile.
The only thing we have left to do is to get out of here. Maybe we should wake our dad. We're not actually like driving, right?
I wonder if Dad will teach me how to drive.
Like, right?
I hope Dad doesn't get in trouble because of me.
This is Dr. Tamara Fallman of Beaver Creek Social Services. As a representative of the county's elementary school districts, we would appreciate if you could arrange to come in with your sons, Chris Erickson, for a meeting on Monday afternoon at 2:15 p.m. at our local office at 2 blah, 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 if you have questions, blah, blah, blah. Interesting. Probably because of the bullying thing that I'm being accused of. Yeah, I see that. I guess I just get in without
Here I come,
talking to
Mantroid.
Dad. We're not gonna start the car or drive it or anything. That would be crazy.
Come on, let's get going. This is Captain Spirit. Do you copy? Are you there, Sky Pirate? Captain Spirit, I read you loud and clear. Are you sure you want to go on this dangerous mission? Don't worry about me. Mantroid is the one in danger. Gotta do a quick system check first. Instrument panel, check. Force field, check. Proton missiles, check. Escape pod, check. Windshield wipers, check. Everything looks good. Start the launch.
I don't actually do that. Okay.
We're
That's
going
like
faster than light speed.
I don't think it's on.
What's that ahead? Oh no! Meteor shower! Turn on the force field! Too late! Emergency! SOS! Crash landing! Ah!
Buddy.
I wonder how many ships Mantroid has crashed on this planet. Never mind. I landed safe. Time to explore!
Ooh, fun.
The planet is so dark, and the sky is so red, like blood. No wonder Mantroid lives here.
He likes blood. Is that what we're going with? Ooh, it's given like in-game superhero
But how could
vibes.
anyone live here? It's kind of sad and lonely.
Cool shot. Just walking around the street now.
What's that sound?
I have no idea, dude.
Something is coming. Or somebody.
Dare you come to my planet?
Mantroid, show yourself, you coward!
This is half the game, just walking over here. We're just gonna walk into the street. Is this gonna be the end of the game? Because it's gonna make me very sad, and I don't think I can handle that.
I'm going to crush you.
Maladaptive daydreaming is a problem, though.
Maybe it's all your fault. You're too weak to fight me, Captain Idiot.
That's so mean.
This time, you won't get away from me.
This is where she got hit.
Don't have to get away because I'm everywhere.
Fight me instead of hiding.
Really what we're doing here? Running this slow.
You can't win this. You're chasing ghosts. I'm bored now. Let's finish this.
No! I can't let you live.
Oh, quick time, event. Ah. This is my new pro gaming mouse. I don't know, guys, if you've noticed, but I'm definitely better at gaming with this mouse. It's literally a $30 mouse that's wireless, and it works so much better than my very expensive Razer mouse that I was using. And it doesn't have, my Razer mouse had like, it came with like grippy pads, and they were awful. They just were dirty from the very beginning. I should have never put them on. But to remove them, they're like stuck on like stickers and stuff, and it leaves residue, so. This one does have batteries, so
You will
that'll be
pay
a
for
problem
what you
eventually.
did, Mantroid. I swear.
Because I never turn off my thing. I know this is, I'm not reacting to thing. Okay. Well, that's pretty much everything, isn't it? We can call the Reynolds in chat. We can call Dad and wake him up, I guess. Probably our last two options. Adventure is over. Anything I missed? I don't think so. Still asleep, huh? Let's make a few phone calls, huh? I don't know who they are, so I think they're the neighbors.
Come on. Hello? Mrs. Reynolds? Hello?
She answered in her sleep?
Okay.
What the heck?
That was weird.
One last one. This is the way to wake him up, right? That way he can't, like, be mad at us. Oh, it's on vibrate. Alternatively, we can play more Hot Dog Man. Oh, yeah, put this back. I guess there's nothing else to do but wake him up, and I just really did want to do that. I really did not. We could just play more Hot Dog game.
Dad, you sleeping? Hey, wake up. Dad, come on.
I really did want to do this.
Huh? What? Who's there? Who's that?
Dad, it's just me, Chris.
Whoa. Hold on, buddy, okay? Jesus.
Dad!
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Fuck!
Dad, are you okay?
Do I look okay?
Maybe we just leave it
No.
alone. We just
I
walk
tripped.
out.
Can't even watch one goddamn game.
Game's over, dude.
Fuck! That's just great. Oh, I think I sprained my foot. Shit. Chris, why did you wake me up?
You told me to wake you up. I thought you said the pine tree.
Pine tree? I can't even walk in my own house, man.
Yeah, you definitely should not be
careful
driving.
when you're, when you wake up.
Don't be a smartass, Chris. I'm not in the mood right now.
Yeah, Dad. Okay.
Jesus Christ, who is that? Go answer. If it's some salesperson or some church group, you just close the door on them. It's nobody's business. This is our castle, and it's our family. Right?
Right.
Ooh, I hate when that is that's so gross manipulation. Now he's drunk, but it's not an excuse. Oh, this is Reynolds. Or is this my grandma?
Oh my, look at you. What kind of costume is that?
I'm Captain Spirit.
It's the best kind of costume.
Of course you are. We need all the superheroes we can get. And how are you doing, Chris?
Good, Mrs. Reynolds.
Oh, okay, it is.
Just.
Just?
It's what I've been doing.
Cleaning up the house and stuff.
On a beautiful Saturday like this, you should be playing instead.
Same thing.
I even saw you clearing the snow out of the alley, so I hope you don't work all day.
Well, it's laundry day. Dad's watching
Oh, yeah,
the
I
game.
forgot about the laundry.
So,
Should we switch
That
that over?
explains all the beer cans. Actually, I was going for a nice walk, but it sounded like the 4th of July over here. Is everything okay?
yeah, of course. We didn't hear a noise.
Are you sure? Lordy, I thought, I don't know, but it was loud.
There was no explosion
and
of a
there's no other
snowman.
houses around.
You probably heard me and my dad watching the game. We kind of go crazy, so.
You're not the only one. I must be hearing things. I hope you have something else planned for today.
Oh, yeah. Me and my dad are going to go buy a real pine Christmas tree.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
I guess this just happens
Stephen
to be
and I
colder.
better get one so we can start decorating. Oh, I love this time of year.
Me too.
She's trying to kidnap
And
me or
Dad said we
something?
could
What's
get the best
happening?
Christmas tree on the lot.
You certainly deserve the best Christmas tree. And if you need any extra decorations, we have a surplus.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
Well, I'm glad to see you're taking care of your father.
Of course. We're both on the same team.
You're a good son, Chris. Listen, Chris, I'm only steps away from your house.
She's
If
trying
you
to
ever
kidnap me.
feel scared,
Oh, she's
you
being
can
nice. I'm
come
being
visit us
annoying.
anytime, day or night. Understand? We're here for you.
Okay. Sure. Thanks. Thanks, Claire. I promise I'll see you later.
I don't know if I could do that. I'd be meddling so
So
hard.
what did that nosy bitch want?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing, huh? I was listening. I heard it all. You could have gotten rid of her.
I tried.
Man, I bet you wanted to tell her what a shitty dad you have. Huh.
No, she
Yeah.
just wanted to say hi. I didn't say anything, Dad. I swear. Dad, please believe me.
Jesus, stop that whining. You're not a baby anymore. Oh, boo-hoo, Daddy. Believe me. Grow up.
But
You're just
I'm like
like
8,
your mom.
dude.
Every time I look at you, every time you
Okay.
talk,
Stop
Alright.
it.
I see your face.
Hmm.
Why?
Interesting.
And if it wasn't for you, she would have never taken the car that day.
Ah,
Never.
I see. He blames us.
Oh, hey, Chris, look, hey, I didn't mean that, buddy.
Yes. Yes, you did.
No, listen, Chris.
Running outside without socks, without shoes, and a coat? That's not good. And he's gonna fall back asleep, isn't he? Jesus Christ, it scared me so bad. Superpowers, real ones. If this was a different game, just the thing would have just stabbed him in the back. Okay. We're back to daydreaming, I guess. The thing is they've showed us that reality is just like so malleable in his world. So like, I guess it's not the Reynolds. Is he actually a fine, or is he just have a concussion and like, who knows? To be continued. I don't think it ever was. Awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. Interesting. It's a nice short story. It tells a lot without like, I mean, even with how little there is in it, they still did kind of get redundant. I think more interactions between Chris and his dad would have been interesting, but you kind of got that dynamic almost immediately whenever you just didn't go to breakfast. But it looks like the alcoholism was not caused by, but started with the death of Chris's mother, which is interesting. And obviously, the maladaptive daydreaming is caused by the trauma of having an abusive alcoholic father. Like, that's just an escape tactic, unfortunately. It's sweet that the neighbors care. And I understand that you never know if you're doing too much or not doing enough. But I mean, all the signs were there, right? Even if she's like, you want to go to walk with me around the block or something, like just to get him away from him. But I'm glad it didn't end with him driving to get the tree, because that would have been a much sadder conclusion. And I don't think that would have gone very well. I was kind of worried that he was going to drive the car and like wreck it or something. I was so worried that this was going to end with Chris like being stuck alone in the snow somewhere while his dad was sleeping. I'm glad that's not it, but I like the ending there because it does leave it very open-ended. Now, I think those two characters that we saw at the end might be the characters from the second game, because the second game does take place in the snowy area, so it's possible. And I guess if that is true, then either this scene will be in that game, or we find out like what actually happens, because like Chris just waved at them and they were like, hey, what's up? But we might learn if that is true or not in the other game. I don't know how much of this is actually in that second game. It would be interesting if we could see like this last scene played out again, but the reality of it instead of like Chris's reality. But I like it. I like the jump cuts to like hyper realistic, moody atmosphere because that's what he's seeing in his brain. It was fun. I like all the little like things to play with around the house. I am kind of surprised there wasn't more interactions of us being annoying and our dad yelling at us, but maybe that's just my childhood trauma coming out. Whenever our dad was watching the football game, we didn't go into the living room. We sure as hell didn't walk in front of the TV. That was like asking for it. And you know what's so annoying about that is they always had the TV on the other side from the living room. We always had to pass through the living room to get to the rest of the house. It's setting us up for failure, really. In hindsight, I should just like sports and then I could sit and watch sports, but I was definitely the kid that every time we were drugged to like our grandparents' house to watch OU football game, I just immediately passed out. I do not remember a single minute of it. I still don't. I've watched so many football games in my life and I still cannot tell you a single rule. Couldn't. I don't understand it or what the different things are. I know there are different like positions. I know what their names are, but I don't know what they're for. So, wow. All these credits for such a short game. It can't be as long. I feel like Life Before the Storm's credits were egregiously long. I mean, it wasn't like a short game by any means, but it definitely didn't feel like it was that crazy. But then again, this seems pretty long for a quick short game. I think I might have dawdled a little bit. I don't know. Whenever I looked up how long to be, it said it would only be 2 episodes. But I'm glad that didn't have to stretch it out or like readjust anything. I think this would be a good thing. There's not a lot to say about this one. It is interesting. I don't remember if there was an Emily at Blackwell Academy when Chloe was there. I can't remember. I saw a lot of names, little girl names. I'm sure she was there. 2005 is like when they were in college already, so I think they would have already been in college by the time that Chloe got there, so I don't think that lines up because if I think back to it, 2010 is when she got kicked out, and then 2008 is whenever she got accepted into it. I don't understand Blackwell Academy. I don't know if it's because Chloe was in middle school when she started, and Max was 18 when she started, so I don't understand it. I don't understand if it's a high school, if it's a college, if it's a middle school. Apparently it's all those things, but there's like 4 classes in the whole school, so that doesn't make any sense. It's like a TARDIS of a school. Or it's a room of requirement of a school. It's whatever you want it to be. That's what it is. It's like an art school, but also like a prestigious science school. So I don't know, man. I feel like they need to flesh out the lore of Blackwell Academy better if they're going to keep bringing it up, because I was confused through the whole first game about whether or not it was a high school or a college, because she got accepted in it at 18, because I'm pretty sure Max is 18 in that first game in 2013. But then, like, Chloe was accepted into Blackwell in middle school, which wouldn't line up with it being a college. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. But. And you would think that they would have, like, cleared up some of that in Life Before the Storm, but they certainly just added a lot more questions in that game. At least there wasn't a lot more questions added. I guess there was questions added, because, like, obviously these two went to Blackwell, but they don't have a basketball team. Or they do have a basketball team. In Life Before the Storm, I think Drew was a football player, so I guess they have more than, like, just a swim team. But when Max is there, it seems like they only have a swim team because they don't have a gym. They only have a pool. Unless we just didn't see it, which is possible. But, like, maybe that campus is just, like, a lot bigger than what they portray in the games. I don't know why they would hide it. It doesn't make any sense. Be one thing. There is no such thing as, like, I mean, I guess there are private schools that are, like, Like, we have K through 12 private schools, but they're not colleges. So maybe I just don't understand private schooling as much as, if you can believe it. The thing that confuses me is the Max thing, because she's, I guess, in her senior year, because you can be 18 in your senior year, but the way her birthday is doesn't make much sense. It makes more sense that she would be in college. I don't know, man. Unless I've just got my timeline all wrong, which is very possible. I could completely not understand the timeline and the scope of what age everybody is when they're in school. Because I think Chloe and Max are 1 year different, which means that Chloe got kicked out of school in like her junior year or sophomore year, something like that. I don't know. Is there a timeline of Life is Strange? These credits are a lot longer than I thought they were gonna be. Is that because I said that the other credits were too long? These are a lot longer. Okay, here's the timeline, right? Okay, we go back to 1895 at some point, but I'm not gonna do that. 2008 is when William dies. And David Madsen and Joyce meet that same year. That's crazy. Max leaves Arcadia Bay. 2009. 2011. 2011 is when... No. 2013 is when the Vortex Club party happens. 2013 is Life is Strange happens, the first one. This timeline is not helpful. It probably also has stuff from other games that I haven't played yet. But does it have like when Chloe? It doesn't have when Chloe joins. Annoying. I was just curious to see like when Chloe, because Chloe went to start in 2008. Chloe was in Blackwell already in 2008. Because it was before her dad died. So probably at the beginning of 2008. But that's not high school, right? I don't know. It's confusing. They don't make what's the word I'm looking for? They don't make it very clear. And I don't know if they're ambiguous because they don't know or they don't care. But either way, it's not. After this game is over, we will be playing Life is Strange 2, which does have an all-new set of characters. I think... Do I have this game already? Sorry, I'm just feeling... There's not enough to talk about this game to fill these credits, but I always let credits play, so... I feel weird not letting it play. Yes, all new characters, 5 episodes, and a DLC. Alright, we did all the awesome things. My costume is finally ready. Look out, supervillains. Here comes Captain Spirit. Yes, Captain Spirit has discovered the secret treasure. Ooh, I don't think Snowman's really bothering the town again. Captain Spirit wins again. The Water Eater is going back to work. I love you, Hot Dog Man. Whoa, now that is an epic super battle. This was just reading the thing, right? Okay, Mantroid, I swear this is the last time you slip away from Captain Spirit. Cute. Meet Chris again in Life is Strange. Maybe he has a bigger role than I thought. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all back here in the next game.